Good morning. My name is Tony De La Cerda, and I'm a spokesperson with the Texas Department of Public Safety. The name's spelled Tony. Last name is Delacerda. This morning, around 8 a.m., Texas Department of Public Safety troopers were dispatched to a single vehicle crash on the northbound lanes of the US 287 in Alvord. Preliminary investigation indicates that the vehicle left the roadway. The driver overcorrected, causing it to lose control of the vehicle, which caused the vehicle to roll over multiple times. In the van, there was 14 people, in which there was multiple ejections due to rollover, and then 3 of those occupants were pronounced deceased at the scene. 3 were transported by helicopter to different hospitals. 8 were transported by ambulance to different hospitals. And out of those 14 occupants, only 1 person was wearing their seatbelt, which that person was able to walk away from the crash and was transported to a nearby hospital to get checked out for possible injuries. Now, at this time, I am going to take questions. However, just know that it is an ongoing investigation and information is going to be very limited. The vehicle was a Chevrolet Express 3500, which is a 15-passenger van, and we don't know at this time. It's an ongoing investigation, and we don't know where they were headed to, but we do know they were coming from Florida. We're still working on that, and once I get that information, I will push it out to everybody. That information I do not know at this time, but it will be on the follow-up information.
Was this like a maid taxi service or transport service that was looking for people from Florida wherever they were going?
At this time, that is part of the investigation, and we don't know who owned the vehicle at this time, but it is part of the investigation, and you will know about it later on. That's under investigation, and we'll find out once we are able to talk to witnesses and once we are able to check everything within the vehicle. Yes, the most difficult part is that there was multiple people in the vehicle. There was 14 of them, and just about there was multiple ejections, and 13 out of those 14 people received some type of injury, and of course 3 were deceased. So just seeing all these people on the road, on the grass, that is very difficult because we have to be able to keep our composure and be able to treat every single one to the best of our ability until EMS arrives. There was 14 people.
What was the extent of the injuries sustained by the new teacher?
There was 3 that were critical. There was 7 that were non-critical, and then of course the one that was wearing the seatbelt that was transported for precautionary measures.
What kind of reaction, like your delay in response, where did everybody come from? What all departments?
So most of the departments that responded was DPS, Alvord ISDPD, Sunset Fire Department, Wise County Sheriff's Office, Alvord Fire Department, Texas Department of Transportation, CareFlight, Air-Evac, and PHI. Now, where they came from, I do not know that information. They're another agency, so we have no collection or their whereabouts. But I do know that DPS responded as quickly as they got the call. As far as how they perform, I do not have expert knowledge on that, but what I can tell you is that every vehicle has a seatbelt, and if you use that seatbelt, it's going to save lives. And in this case, there was 1 person that wore their seatbelt and was able to walk away and transported for precautionary measures. So using the seatbelt is going to save your life. So please wear it, no matter if you're the passenger, no matter if you're the driver, or you're in the back seat. Absolutely. 1 person was wearing their seatbelt, and they were able to walk away. If everybody would have been wearing their seatbelt, I do know that there would have been more people who could have been with us right now, and there would have been more people that would have been transported for precautionary measures as well. It hasn't been determined. We haven't been able to go to every hospital in which they were transported, so at this time it's unknown. But when I send out the information, it'll be on there.
Aside from where they were coming or going and what kind of business they were conducting, would there be a crime investigated just due to the nature of the accident itself?
What do you mean a crime?
Like, any charges to the driver, anything like that? Not necessarily whether they were doing something illegal or not on their trip, just with the accident alone. Is there a criminal investigation due to the accident?
So the crash is being investigated, and this type of crashes get investigated to the most extent that we can. And at this time, I do know that the driver was deceased, but the whole crash is going to be investigated by our DPS troopers.
Can you talk about where everybody was taken? Or do you have that information?
I don't have that information at this time. I just know that we're transported to different hospitals.
But it is what it is, but which direction were you traveling?
They were traveling northbound. They. So when the van was traveling northbound, it veered off the left side of the roadway, so into the median. The driver then overcorrected to the opposite side, which caused the vehicle to side skid and eventually roll over multiple times. And I'll take one more question. Yeah, so seatbelts save lives, and we emphasize that in every holiday, every weekend, every day. Wearing your seatbelt is gonna save your life. And in this case, only one person was wearing their seatbelt and was able to walk away and was transported to a hospital for precautionary measures. So wearing your seatbelt is gonna save your life. And we emphasize that you wear it no matter if you're in the driver's seat, no matter if you're the co-pilot, no matter if you're in the back seat. One is gonna save your life, and two is Texas state law for everybody in the vehicle to be wearing their seatbelts. All right, thank you very much.